So we have done this article. Um, so we are moving to the next one. So this week's issue on the cover, 34 stretch yourself, the importance of flexibility to your health. 16 racist medicine, how doctors are letting down black people. Black people. 44 preparing for life 500 years in future. Oh, great idea. The frog pandemic, NASA tries to fix failing Hubble telescope. Oh, should we be vaccinate children against COVID-19? Oh, there are a lot of news that I'm looking for, man. So let's get into it. Stone Age, more bad news for life on Venus. Stone Age makeup, Virgin Galactic Lounge, the tomorrow were reviewed, and we are finding out what happens when you remove frogs from an ecosystem. Isn't pretty. Frogs. Why is this calling the frogs? News. Stone Age makeup, bottles of cosmetics. Let's read this page. Balls of cosmetics may have been worn around the neck. Uh, billionaire billionaire space race Richard Branson blasts off on a Virgin Galactic. Blasts off. Oh, not okay, computer. A Microsoft owned AI programmer may be reusing code without permission. Views. Okay. Comments. Pandemic strategies must take evolution into account, says Jonathan R. Goodman. The columnist James Wong on the idea that fruit and veg is not what it was. Oh, Aperture, Marvel is fascinating fungi. So I guess there are all vading into the debate over ocean geoengineering culture. We check out a new take on the illicit trade in wildlife. So what is that? Features stretching the point. Just how flexible do you actually need to be in order to remain healthy? The frog pandemic. Amphibians are suffering their own terrible disease outbreak, but we have a shot at stopping it. For Chris Mason interview, the generalist with the 500 years plan for our of Earth's future. The back pages. Science of gardening. How to improve tree cover in cities. Puzzles. Try our crossword quick quiz and logic puzzle. Almost the last word. How can avoid a bike pick puncture? Reader responds. Feedback. Gazing at the moon through the legs. The wig is weird. Twiddle, twisted doodles for the news. Picturing the lighter side of life. Okay, let's make it smaller. Virtual events. The science of content and cons. Let's make it bigger. Mhm. The science of virtual event. The science of can and cons. Most theories explain reality by predicting what will occur, but there is an alternative way of explaining this, saying what can and what can't happen. In this talk, physics Chiara Merletto discusses how this approach holds extraordinary promise for confronting challenges in fundamental physics. Join us from 6 p.m. BTS on 2nd September or watch on the demand tickets available right now. podcast weekly. The UK hasn't decided whether children should be given COVID 19 vaccines while the other countries forge ahead. Oh, forge ahead. I will look for what's the actual meaning. What's the hold up? Is it 25 years since the colony of Dolly the sheep and the team discuss the legacy of this landmark experiment? Plus, NASA's plan to power a ship with scalar sails and Chinese epic progress on quantum computers. Uh-huh. I guess there's a lot of them. I will okay, continue. Online COVID 19 daily briefing. All the latest development in the pandemic in one essential briefing, updated each weekday at 6 p.m. BTS. Great, great. I really like it. Newsletter Lost in Space Time. Get Richard Webb's newsletter on fundamental physics delivered free to your inbox. This month is the Higgs boson, so dull because it's hiding a secret, plus an easier way to catch gravitational waves and a question on quantum brain. Okay, listen up. You can now listen to the scientist stories with our audio option available via the app. Tune in for news, features, and more. Simply download our app in the store and log in and look for stories that have a headphones icon next to them. There's a like advertising, right? Okay, we will not pay attention. Essential guide delve into the intricacies of the most complex object in the known universe with our essential guide, the human brain, the seventh in theory is available to purchase now. Okay, dokie. What's going on? Oh man, it's interesting, right? Taking pictures of ship. There is too much that the standard model doesn't tell us for it to be anything approaching the final answer. Okay. Online events. I guess I should read this. Let me check it. Whether is two or no. I guess. This one is enough. And after that, this one and no, still this one. There are a lot of them, right? Looks great. Okay, we will read this page. New scientist debates online event, the gene therapy revolution in healthcare. Thursday, 19 July in 2021, 6 7 p.m. BTS, 1 to 1 to 2 p.m. EDT and on demand. Gene therapy is to revolutionize medicine. The ability to replace the function of a missing or faulty gene offers millions of people with life-threatening rare condition the potential for longer, healthier lives. 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 In some cases, a single one-time treatment can provide a lifelong of benefits. This scientist debate will evaluate how best to access the value of gene therapies to benefit individuals, healthcare systems, as well as broader society. At the forefront of this issue is how healthcare systems and policymakers can prepare for a new era of medicine in a way that gives patients and their families the best outcome. For more information, book your place visit. Okay, we will needn't we will go back to the some words we have read. I guess stretch yourself. The importance of flexibility of health. There's nothing, racket medicine, how the doctors letting people, how doctors are letting down people black. Preparing for life 500 years in the frog pandemic, NASA treats fakes following Hubble telescope. Should we avoid vaccinating children against what we are finding out about that happens when you remove frogs from the ecosystem, isn't it? Okay, more bad news on for life on Venus, Stone Wave Age, Virgin Galactic, the Tomorrow War reviews. Okay, let's read it again. Stone Age makeup. Balls of cosmetics may have been worn around the neck. I guess it was all about worn around neck. There's Stone Age makeup. Worn, worn wear. Bottles of cosmetics may have been wear around the neck. I don't know. Beginner space temperature the blasts off. Let's see this word blasts off and blast off. Okay. No. Blast off. Okay. There's a word like blast off. Blast off. Let's write this word at the point. Blast off. Which means the moment when a when spacecraft leaves the ground. Okay, I got the point. Blast off. Richard Branson blast off on a Virgin Galactic flight. Oh man, that's great. A Microsoft or IE programmer may be reusing code without permission. No. Strategies must evolution account. Joe idea Freud. What is that? Marvel Fantastic Fungi vetting into the debate. Ocean geoengineering. Oh, check out the new take on illicit trade. Illicit. I don't know the meaning of illicit. Let's try this word again. Illicit. Yeah, this word. Illicit. Illegal or disapproved of by. Illicit means like illicit, meaning illegal, or disapproved. Disapproved of by society. Great word. Illicit drugs such as cocaine and cannabis. The illicit trade in stolen vehicles. The illicit. Okay, I got the point. Illicit trade in wildlife. Great. Coronavirus. What are the benefits of vaccinating children? I don't know what's the benefits behind this vaccinating children, but I'm sure it will probably help. Just how flexible do you actually need to be in order to remain healthy? Oh, for a pandemic, amphibians are suffering their own terrible disease outbreak, but have a outbreak meaning I don't know. Let's see this word. Outbreak. Outbreak is a great word. A time when something suddenly begins. C2. Guys, it's kind of, boom, outbreak. A time when Thompson, Thompson suddenly begins, especially a disease or something else dangerous or unpleasant. Dangerous, not it's not spelled dangerous. Dangerous or unpleasant. Unpleasant. Okay, an outbreak of cholera, food poisoning, ruining war. Our last weekend saw further foundry outbreaks. Great. Genetics. No. How to improve tree cover cities. Our crossword quick quiz logic puzzles. Almost the last word. How can I avoid the bike puncture? Puncture? How can I avoid a bike puncture? Readers respond. Puncture. I don't know this word again. Puncture. Is it right? Yeah. No. Puncture, not puncture. Puncture. Yeah. Puncture. Puncture. A small hole made by sharp uh, object easily in tire. Woohoo. A puncture. A small hole made by a sharp object, especially in a tire. Okay. How can avoid a bike puncture? Got the point. Gazing at the moment, puncture meaning let's read this word. Maybe if it's puncture, a small hole made by sharp. Okay, it's going to the picturing the lighter side of life. Okay, there's nothing. And the virtual event, the science of can and can't. The most theories explain the reality by predicting what will occur, but there is an alternative way of explaining things, saying what can and can't happen. In this talk, six physicists, Chiara Marletto discusses how this approach holds extraordinary promise for confronting challenges is fundamental physics. Join us to watch demand and text development. Oh, I don't know the confronting meaning. I guess only it was confronting. Confronting. Confront meaning to face, meet, or deal with difficult situation. I love this word. Confront. Dokie. Okay. Then acquire after coloning. No. We don't need this word. The weekly. The UK hasn't decided whether children should be given COVID-19 vaccines while other countries forge ahead. I love this word again. Forge ahead. Forge ahead. Forger. No. Someone who makes forge copies. No. We needn't this. Not forge. create, move, move, suddenly a quick move forward. Forge ahead, yeah, I just found this word. Suddenly and quickly move forward. Just 100 meters from the finishing lines, Jackson forged ahead. Suddenly and quickly move forward. I guess it was. Then the next word would be what's the hold up? The manufacturer is cloning or daily of the ship had team discussed the legacy of this mark. Legacy, I guess, related to legal legacy. No. Legacy is not legacy. C2. Whoa. Legacy. Money and property that you receive from someone after they die. Great. What is going on there? It's 25 years since the colony of Dole, the sheep, and the team discusses the legacy of this landmark experiment. Power of the sheep with solar sails, progress on the quantum, quantum meaning, quantum, 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 the smallest amount of or unit of something, especially energy. Okay. I guess we should be more how can I say, be like quick. At the least of development, the pandemic is essential. Breathing, breathe. Uh, brief, briefing. I guess there's a brief. Oh, briefing. Information that is given to someone just before they do something or meeting where this happens. Okay, I should make a note of that. This one, briefing. Good word, briefing. Richard the measure fundamental physics of delivery to free of the inbox. Dolbeck is a hiding secret and a pleaser to catch gravitational waves in the equation quantum brain. Quantum, what's the meaning of quantum? Let's see. Quantum. Oh, yeah, we saw this word, yeah. Quantum. The smallest amount of something or unit of something, especially energy, yeah. The quantum. Let's okay, quantum brain, small amount of brain. Oh no, listen up. You can now listen to new scientist stories without the option. Where we can find this? That would be great if we read this an audio version. Essential guide. Did you delve into interstate? Oh no. Copy. Object known. Essential guide to the sevens. Intrices. I don't know the word intrices. Intrici. I guess it was intrici. Yeah. And which means intricacy. Not intricacy. Let's pay attention one more time. Intricacy. Intricacy are nearly the same. Complicated details. Oh my goodness. I enjoyed the film, but I couldn't follow all the intricacies of the pilot plot. Intricacies of pilots. Great word. And I guess that was enough. And when it comes to talking about online event, gene therapy revolution in healthcare. Gene therapy is revolutionized the medicine that will replace the function of the missing voltage in millions of people with life-threatening. Oh, great word! Life-threatening. Rare conditions, potential for longer health lives, and in some cases, one-time treatment can provide a lifetime of benefits. New science debate that will evaluate how best practices evaluate gender services will benefit individual healthcare systems as well as the broader society at the forefront of this issue. Forefront, I guess, at the front line. Yeah, stuff like that. Let's see it again. Forefront meaning forefront. The forefront, the most noticeable and an important position. Yeah. Where we this the forefront discounts both of them. Uh-huh. Healthcare system and policy makers can make a aware of the medicine in a way that gives the patients and the of a medicine outcome. Policy makers, if you don't mind, let's this word again to make sure the meaning. Policy maker. Policy making. Activity of deciding a new policies, and the policy maker is a person or stuff like that. I guess it's enough to to see what's actually goes, and yeah, thank you.